here we go. Grand final of WGL Summer April Pro Qualifier. 10 points on the line and quite a bit of money. We have the following bracket. That's how they ended up here. LawLiet defeated Moon 3-0. Lin in a random match against Infi with a 3-1, showing his human skills and Night Elf skills. But this is back to standard as far as we know right now. LawLiet, Night Elf, Lin, Orc, as it's supposed to be. Stats are not that great for LawLiet, to be honest. It is 22-12 in favor of Lin. But a lot of those results are from quite far away. We have a Keeper opening. We have a Blade Master opening. This is fairly standard.
It seems like it's not random.
Alright.
I was kind of looking forward to this being random, you know? Random all day.
Not here. So, this is, I said this like a couple of hours before. I'm really curious how good Lin is against LawLiet, because he's getting smashed by Moon. He can do whatever he wants. It doesn't work. Moon just has the answer to everything that Lin does. So, how good is he versus Night Elf in general? So, is he bad against Moon or is he bad against Night Elf? That's the question here.
I cannot bring myself to say he's bad against Night Elf. Lin is simply not bad against races. Lin is...
Well, for his standards.
He's definitely going to be faring much better here, I think. Starts off very well with the circlet into the slippers. Not going for the early harass instantly with level 1 blade, but rather goes for a bit of creeping. To start with, there's one wisp in the top right of the map already, outside of the Orc main. Could this be some sneaky AP plays, maybe?
Pretty sure. Moon inspired. Just play like Moon, and then you have Lin's number. Easy as that. Grunt with... Oh, this time he's actually selling the TP again. He had this series against Moon where he was just not selling town portals anymore and played a pretty aggressive Blade Master Grunt and then used the TP to save that Grunt and trades favorably. Not the case here. Back to the very standard. Not scouting for this AP yet. Nice position behind that tree.
Grunt comes out, sees the AP. Feels like it's a little bit late. May have to go for a telestaff here. I like that. Blade Master with a telestaff right away. Wants to have none of these shenanigans.
Keeper is there though. Lightning Shield. And Entangle. More damage. He has more mana. Too close. Waiting for the Entangle. Doesn't get it here though.
Perfectly done by Lin. The way he played around that cooldown of Entangle, dude. And then... You see what I mean? Lin is just a god. Get out of here with your bad against Night Elf nonsense.
I raised that question. This series will answer that question, and so far it's getting towards an answer that Lin is pretty good against Night Elf, but Moon is just a step ahead.
Yeah, Moon's also pretty good. That's true. That's true. Keeper getting very close now to level 3.
There's quite some resources for LawLiet with that tower, but also staff costs quite a bit.
If they had stolen this last hit, that would have been sick. Wasn't quite able to do that. Ancient of War in the top left. That's kind of new, right?
Yeah. Creeping Red?
Creeping Red and then expanding on the spot, I guess?
Oh,
he's definitely gonna need Treants 2 for that, though, I think.
Finds the Blade Master again. He doesn't have the time for this Murloc, does he?
Oh!
Nope. Regen Potion stolen, though.
Alright, pretty handy right now. What's the Shadowhunter going for is the question. The newest jams out there is start off with Hex, then Serpent Ward, and then possibly even go Heal Wave third.
Didn't skill anything yet.
Have you seen that new jam yet, Neo? The new jammy jams? Jammy jam jams.
Is it time? Repetition time? No. We don't do that here.
They call me Remo the Rap Master.
Yeah.
In the gym, they call me Remo the Rap Master. Because I do so many reps, you know? This red camp creep is looking pretty good though, actually. No interruption at all.
Yeah, you don't expect this. There's almost no time to react to this. It's interesting that LawLiet is nowhere in the middle, of course, with that build. Helm of Valor.
So much XP for this alchemist, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, Hex. There's a big potion. We'll have the time to use it. Or is it just a TP? Oh, Hex again! Oh! Too greedy! Bye-bye!
Wow. That was a massive mistake. What the hell, Moon?
Yeah. Moon? LawLiet.
LawLiet, right. LawLiet.
Oi, and with that he gets the shop. Ooh, that could cost him the game. Lots of damage. Good disable. It's a nice build by Lin so far. Only
booties.
couple
Oh boy.
Scout in the upper left. He knows what's up. Yeah, and these boots, they're made for slaying.
Doesn't even need to go up there. As long as there's no Tree of Life, there's no real reason to go there. Looking for another intercept, and guess what? He gets an archer. And this is the strength of the early Hex. In the super late game, Hex oftentimes not that good unless you use it against the Alchemist Heal Spray. And this keeper is still not back, man. Taking forever.
Alright. I don't know how he's supposed to hold this, really. Wyvern's doing great. 2 of them, and then switch. That's the normal play these days. Yep. Yep. We have Hex and Serpent Wards, by the way. That's a new one.
That's a Soin build. Question is, what's he going for third? It is Serpent Wards, okay.
Feels like he wants to end this already.
When the keeper comes back, there should be stabilization then. Trying to reach for the entangle. But the purge is ready.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and Blade Master kills off another archer, maybe even 2 in the back.
Yeah.
How greedy is he? You gonna chase after this? No. Dude, that's the expansion almost finished! In the north.
That was so easy. Wisp is moving over. Still no expansion for LawLiet. Expo 60%. Going Kodos now.
Crazy punish.
Need to enhance this damage. Yeah, right? All of that spiraled out of control. Because LawLiet was too greedy to get that town portal.
Yep. AP spotted again.
The player's forces are under attack.
Not coming up.
A little bit of time for the creep here. He got level 33, that's fine. But he never got to 50, with usually a mass build.
And this game shouldn't be possible for LawLiet, but he still has some hope. Lose 1 Huntress here to the backstab though.
Today everything is possible, I feel.
Hex right away against the heal spray. Entangle to try to control this Blade Master, but
It was super fast.
just too much. Too much damage, too many kills.
And this is the week of Wyvern. They've been so impactful. And that keeper... Oh, this time he can use a town portal. Well done. 1 Wyvern down, but that's GG. Hoi, 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 hoi. What a horrible mid-game.
Strong play. Strong play by Lin.
Yeah, at one point, LawLiet was just losing everything. There was no way of stopping this downward spiral anymore. Alright. Solid. Very, very solid.
Great day for Lynn today. Taking out Fly first, and now making strides towards the first place here as well.
Yes.
Doing so with random at parts.
Would be a good indicator towards tomorrow when he's playing the semifinal against Focus next. And then maybe the grand final after.
I was really happy that Fortitude didn't win, by the way. I don't know if you can imagine that, but...
I don't know, I thought you liked Human Mirror so much.
Well, you know, under certain circumstances, yeah, if we skip the breakers, then yeah, that is actually pretty good. So why don't we just nerf the breakers? And other humans in chat saying, no, we can't. We won't be able to win anymore.
A YouTube comment suggested that to make human balance, breakers should be able to attack air, and then everything is fine.
Don't even think that would change too much, but it would certainly, yeah, be an interesting choice.
Or Dragonhawks being built in the Sanctum.
It's kind of weird. Doesn't make sense. Also not good for our next cast because the Griffin Aviary. It's the most beautiful building we have in the game.
True.
I see that building.
All right, game is up in a bit. If you want to play some Warcraft, by the way, the ESL Cup is starting in 20 minutes. You can sign up for that still. $100 on the line. Happy will be playing random. And we will, of course, cast that later. After this grand final is over.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe that LawLiet lied to me. Why would he do this?
He hates you. You're a fucking lazy guy.
Yes, of course.
So, 1-0, welcome to Twisted Meadows. Interesting that this survives.
Yeah, pretty cool. Normally, if there's any non-mirror match where they see this map making through it, it's kind of this map. This matchup, I mean.
I have a feeling that LawLiet knows that Talon's Demon Hunter is not the best thing to do here. Or he wants to prove a point and show Infi how it's done, but no.
Oh, Parseer.
Keeper Farseer, indeed.
Oh, that's so bad for LawLiet. LawLiet is gambling on the fact that Lyn, like most orcs, will be doing the Rock Golem pull. And it's for that reason playing a greedy, super ultra greedy Ancient of War Creep.
Do you remember when Infi tried that once, off-racing and creeped the Merchant with an Ancient of War? That was a disaster. But, I mean, he must know how this works.
And this Farseer must be coming to harass. You can't creep the gnolls, since your woofies get purged. And creeping the green is just a waste of time. So this must be aggressive play. Question is the peon gonna scout it right away? But even if the peon doesn't scout, the good thing is you can send out the wolves and do the scouting for you.
2 wisps repairing, 3 wisps repairing, 2 get ensnared. That's quite some damage already. Keeper comes in, that's Treants. Wait, but that's a big investment early.
He is gonna get the big one though. Okay, you know what? That's not too bad.
Lionhorn, nice. Good opening. Lyn is everywhere, but not at this creep.
Even going for a circlet. Man, this is working out way better than I thought it would.
Well, we'll see. The arrest just starts. Can detonate, of course. That gets rid of the wolf and gives him more experience. Ooh, level 2. Next kill is level 2. Let's entangle. Oh, not the greatest damage
Ow.
roll, I guess.
Dude, really nice play by LawLiet. I thought he was gonna get massacred with this greedy opening.
Playing nicely around that. New wolves, though. Engine of War could still fall. But against Entangle, it's so hard to do now.
That's also 3 wisps dying after 3 wisps repairing for a really long time.
Yes.
So it's definitely expensive.
Yes.
But the keeper got level 2, so that's, you know, that's something. Farseer too hurt to re-engage. Does he have a shop? Forgot to make a shop. Mistake there by Lynn.
Player's forces are under attack.
Goes back in. Trying to bait that Entangle or something? Oh, that's greedy, man. Entangle on the wolf. What are they doing?
They're playing an interesting game.
Yeah. Why isn't it entangling the Farseer?
It's only 1 of 1 entangle, it's not that much damage. Boy, that's a lot of experience on this Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, level 2.6. It's a big
Wait a minute,
camp.
how many wolves did he kill?
He detonated 2. At least.
So much XP. But the tech is late. Almost 2 minutes behind. Whew.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's Night Elf, it's fine. You can go
Town
Hans.
is under siege.
This could be one of these games where you don't have an actual fight, just base race all the time.
Absolutely.
I like that Lynn at one point was scouting on the 9 o'clock position if there's an expansion behind this or not. But no way to afford this. No bestiary this time. Oh, Wisp was moving there. Farseer expects him there. Doesn't see him apparently. And another Wisp in the south. I like that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Grunt's just chilling in the main. Farseer trying to distract, trying to get some intel. Wouldn't mind seeing a telestaff here at all for Lynn.
There's the expo. 6 o'clock. T2 almost done. Is he? He's not going Wyvern this time. Just Grunts and Charmer.
Creeping very passively, very afraid. All the way in the corner of the map.
Player's forces are
Not
under
going
attack.
for the more juicy middle camps. The merchants or the marketplace. Merc camp. Would be funny if we had a marketplace on this map. All these tradies.
Oh, misses the surround.
Is under siege.
Dude, marketplace on this map would be completely crazy.
Buy Scroll of Restoration for like 600 gold. How much does that item cost if you buy it?
No idea.
It's probably like 600. It's not a gold.
Staff for the Farseer now. Bouncing glaives coming. No second engine of war yet. Not that easy to mass.
Oh! The staff got cancelled! The wolf was in the south. Farsi wanted to stab onto the wolf, but the keeper timing in the middle of the map. Absolutely perfect. A little bit lucky, I guess, also, but part of the game.
Second engine of war now.
The town is under
And this is way too late to arrest this or to cancel it. No raiders, no wyvern, just grunts. Counter expansion time.
a player's forces.
And LawLiet hasn't seen this counter expo yet. Is he gonna go up there to scout? Oh yeah, he's going hard.
Is he though?
Oh, surround the keeper! Oh my god. What is vanilla surround out of nowhere?
Was so
That
slow.
might save the expansion.
certainly buys a lot of time. Upgrades now, reinforced defenses, and lightning shield. Alchemist second. Keeper only level 3. Never made big progress after the early.
Nice little ring there for the out. That's level 3. Also for the Shadow Hunter. This farce here. Still on level 1. Not gonna have the greatest impact, but
Player's forces are
you
under
know,
know-
wolves, they do a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, for a while. Shadowhunter is certainly the carry in this. So we fight over this ogre. Going to LawLiet. Item as well. Second circlet. No TP anymore. And lots of purge possible. No staff either.
Couldn't you just purge surround this keeper and kill him? Going for the hunt,
Berserker. Heat spray kind of good. Wisps are coming in for detonate. Hard to reach. Create a little wall here so the grunts can't move. Oh, these detonates here. Keeper in trouble. Still in trouble. Ooh, that was a potion. Big one used. Lynn is losing a lot. Surround!
Yeah.
Und with wisps. Ah, fight through it. Oh man, that was lovely. And TP swap. Yeah, LawLiet has a huge lead now.
Yeah, that looked like a good creep drag, and suddenly everything died.
And Expo save.
Expo's up for both though. How good of a shape is LawLiet here to break this?
Close
He's
to
got-
50.
He's got super low mana on both his heroes.
Player's forces are under attack.
He was spamming quite a bit. Especially heal spray. Second attack upgrade. Is it time to fight into towers already? Oh, Lynn is creeping. Let's spend some time.
Getting TP. Heal scroll.
And Lionhorn, still on the ground, still on the ground. Cancels the staff again.
Was trying to fake him out, but LawLiet didn't fall for it. Big moment in this game. If LawLiet breaks the Expo, he most likely wins this game.
Player's forces are under
Treants are taking care of the peons who are getting now attacked by the glaives as well. Double summon serpents and wolves. Wolves easily dealt with. No damage on this Expo anymore. We have a couple of archers in the back line as well. But there's not much for Lynn.
A lot of Serpent Wars though still to use. That's the last heal spray, the very last. More wolves can be summoned soon, and that's the TP out Forest with 3 more kills. for Lynn.
Whoa. And a lightning shield applied as well on the Berserker, so he can't just easily shut him out. Oh, it's not night anyway. But that's an expansion at 50%. No repair. Couple of peons died as well. LawLiet mining from 2 bases. Second engine of war now. That is a very late second engine of war.
You know he just wants to run by towards the Expo again and just click it down.
Yep.
So Lynn is setting up towers. Lynn is repairing a little. I like that.
a player's
And LawLiet actually takes a step back and goes for a bit more creeping only for a little while.
Gathering some mana. Not bad. Remove the Magi. More mana. Not bad. Shadowhunter level 4 though.
Not bad. Right?
Shadowhunter level 4 is pretty good.
That's pretty good. Slippers on the ground. Shadow picks him up. Good, good, good. Dude, if this Farseer gets to 5, that's actually pretty damn good against all these Hunts run by and everything.
And it is especially good against repairing wisps as they one-shot them. Or like detonating wisp.
Tier 3 by Lynn. Not by LawLiet yet. He's
town.
way too
Player's
lumber
forces
broke.
are under attack.
Let's push it. Oops, sorry, slapped my mic.
that feel? Six supply, all of a sudden here for LawLiet, Lin with only 50. But this very strong Shadow Hunter. And Serpent Wards don't count towards supply.
2 lightning shield, no acid bomb applied here yet. And with that, the armor is quite crazy. Berserkers in as well, dispels against the treants pretty much immediately. But Wisp detonates. If they connect to the shaman. Oh.
Forces are under attack.
Okay. Second expansion by LawLiet.
Nidal forces here, at least the Hunts. A little bit faster than the Orc. Game's back in. Oh, everything's dropping really low. Does he have a heal scroll left?
I don't know,
No.
dude. He's bleeding him dry, kind of relying on the strength of the Serpent Wards, which I don't think he can. Lots of archers in this as well. It's not that effective against the majority of that army.
Well, he saved everything with a speed scroll. Very nicely done. He's gonna need a lot of heal salves and clarities, though, to get this army back in fighting shape.
Red spot, time for the third gold mine. More upgrades. Of course, time for the tier 3 as well. That's gonna be like what? Bloodlusted grunts?
Yeah.
Okay, switching to headhunters.
Oh yeah, Berserkers. Let's do it. Dude, Lin has so much gold.
Orb of Darkness actually good against headhunters.
Does he have Nature's Blessing? No, he doesn't. The wolves could go for some sappers. But doesn't look like that's what he's intending to do over here.
Not too many sappers in general today. You've seen a couple.
Is there a good third hero choice here for Lin? TC. TC is coming. Okay.
TC is coming, yes. And the Witch Doctor for Vision. And then Master Training for the Shaman for Bloodlust.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is a fun game. I like this game.
Parent Vitality. Ooh. Good. 2 heal scrolls for Lin. That's great. LawLiet tier 3.
Late game Witch Doctor. Late game sentry wards are so crazy. Look at this. 2 sentries and he basically has half the map covered.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, sees the Huns walking over. Needs to get in position to deal with this. Going for super late game totem. Torrents, probably.
Makes a lot of sense against archers. But we have a fight first, and that investment will not help him here. But LawLiet, is he ready? 76 supply, huge stomp with lightning shield. It's a good carry for that, for sure. Hunts at 2-1, massive amount of lightning shield. Has to move against that constantly. That's level 2 chain lightning. Whee, that's pretty good.
You see break out the entangle with the invul. With that, he's soaking up quite a bit more experience on these hunt kills, who are just getting destroyed by the Bloodlust backline.
These headhunters are turning out to be real good, and archers without marksmanship can't keep up with the damage. We go for the fast here to force a TEP, but Lin just moves back, ticks down, ticks down, ticks down.
Oh no! He loses the force here!
And dies! Lost the overview a little. There was a heal wave, there was a TP, that was unnecessary. Level 5 Alchemist.
It's
Still
fine
no
though,
set.
for Lin. You still got the supply lead despite the hero loss. Get the TC level 2 now, which is pretty nice. Dude, Kiwikaki, if he sees this game, he must be feeling so satisfied. He's like, yes! Bloodlust Berserker! I've been telling you guys.
It's a little different. Pulverize coming. Man, that was a weak spot in Lin's play usually with that transition to tier 3. but unpunished. Again, no acid bomb on the targets. This grunt still disruptive. Keeper level 5 as well, being purged, being right clicked, and TP out.
The town is under siege.
Treants see this expansion there. And another one at the bottom right.
Torrent's coming. Farseer on his way back. Treants shouldn't have the damage for the cancel here, right?
Let's purge. Oh, is there? Only one shaman?
Even more! He's making more.
The light will be on 4 bases. In a bit.
Oh, the witch doctor!
Players' forces are under
He
attack.
is found! Where's the bottom third, by the way? Is she ready? No.
Get marksmanship now in a couple of hunts. Kind of interesting how this matchup moved away from just base raise all the time to straight up fighting again. There's so much moving on the map. It's a little StarCraft-esque with the mini-map. Treants coming in for an attack. Vision everywhere. Lyn trying to fight with Bloodluster Tauren.
Under attack.
Yeah. Didn't go for Heal Wave 3, but rather Serpent Ward 3, by the way. I'm not sure about that choice. Alright, in we go once again. TC in the front line comes in with a decent stomp. Not the sickest ever, to be honest. Heavy focus now on him. We'll have to make use of that invul soon. Gets another nice stomp out. But will it be exposed after this invul?
TC. Oh, gets the heal wave. That was sweet, but entangled. Right click, dispels, exits. Nice. 2 hunts about to fall. That Tauren reaches the backline and pulverized versus Archer. This is a very one-sided affair.
Wolves also summoned to the back. Dude, this Farseer is looking surprisingly good. TP out by the Alchemist. TP out also by Lyn. Trying to keep his Expo alive. Turns out the Treants just expired. But better safe than sorry.
And he could possibly attack the bottom right now. We can't give LawLiet too much time. He's switching gears already. I'm not too sure into what. He's going for differing attack upgrades. Ah, no, he cancelled it now. Just a misclick.
Three base versus 4 base, dude. How cool is this? TC needs a new invul, though. These are big level ups around the corner. TC 3, Farseer 5, and even Shadowhunter 6 for Heal Wave. Or Hex. Could be really good.
And Alchemist 6 is also
Alchemist
around
6. Oh, transmute those Taurens,
Yep,
baby.
selling the Tauren. It's actually more about the insta-gip than about the money with 4 bases, but still, it's gonna be great.
$80 versus almost 80.
Oh my god.
TC no invul this time. There is one in the shop. Heavy focus on the third hero. Oh boy, he's almost, out of this fight. Too much DPS. Speaking of DPS though, Bloodlust's Berserkers, Bloodlust's Taurens also doing a pretty decent job.
Where's the level 6 on the Alchemist? Missing it. Close. One more kill or something on that Tauren. Nicely moving against the Pulverize, trying to at least Chain Lightning rocks! And that is level 6. Hello, Transmute.
Players' forces are under attack.
This game is officially not losable anymore.
Not true. Still 2 base income for Lyn. And now, I don't know, maybe he just can move away from Taurens, and then the best target for Transmute is Berserker.
Yeah, still free money.
Bottom got like barely any experience.
Witch Doctor Master Training, by the way. Maybe it is time for Stealth Trap.
Players' forces are under attack.
TC did get an invul this time. That makes a huge difference. This is so cool. Ah, you see multiple bases tier 3. Fun games.
High upkeep for LawLiet now. No transmute yet, just the acid bomb. Saving mana for that. TC in focus again, but as you said, there's an invul, there's also healing. Trying to go for an alchemist, he spends a lot of mana. That was transmute used. 45 seconds. Hurt though, needs a way out somehow. Tries to heal against it, swaps the TP. Oi, that chain lightning. LawLiet is losing every single fight.
Yeah. Orc tier 3, rah-rah all over the place. Dude, this is such a fun game.
But maybe it's not winning the game. Well, main's expired.
Yeah.
3 base, 2 base, plus transmute income.
But if LawLiet is attacking the bottom right, maybe he has to give up this base. But LawLiet's always at 80. And again, this time there's no invul on the TC. Tauren is going to make for a fat transmute target. Alright, is LawLiet coming in to defend this base is the question.
He doesn't need to. Here we go. No disable, of course. It's so many archers, Jesus. But it's also so many headhunters. The piercing damage meta. Remo was yelling at the clouds forever. TC dies to this. No disable anymore. Also Aura gone. Transmute has been used. 30-second cooldown now. Level 6 for the Shadow Hunter. Going for heal wave 3 now, which feels like an ultimate at times.
And this getting summoned, but also getting killed quite quickly.
Yeah, big Night Elf lead now. Almost no mana. Okay, Lyn leaving the game and LawLiet tying up this series. Mass Echo. Lyn just, yeah, he won every fight, but he could never stop mining. And how long can you fight against 4 bases plus transmute? And see? Can't win a game against transmute. Proof! Proof!
Simply not true. That was a cool game, man. If he had one more invul there, if he can pressure one of these bases better.
It's just too much.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
LawLiet, man. He's his greed for gold makes him very successful at WGTL. What was it? 7 bases on Turtle Rock, I think? Or 6, I'm not too sure anymore. 4 bases here. He's a gold digger.
Gold digger. Shouldn't he have made 1 walker? Wouldn't 1 walker for the TC have been sick?
It's a lot of EHP you earn, yeah.
Yeah, just make 1 walker and then before every fight, put Spirit Link on the Tauren and on the TC. And maybe on 1 more target. There was definitely ways to make that a little bit better, I think. But still, super cool game, man. That was... I want to see more games like that. But that's certainly going to be the only Twisted Meadows game for this grand final. That's the 1-1. And now, we're down to a best of 3.
Ari was just waiting for it. Waiting for the maps, waiting for the game to start. The game has started.
So has the ESL Open, I was about to say, but actually the grid isn't quite live yet.
Is the page back?
The page is up, yes.
Oh, right. I got some reports before that the page is down again. But then it's fine. Then they can start their games. That's pretty cool. Okay, game goes live in 2 minutes again. It's cool that they play like this really serious now. Despite being teammates, despite being such good friends. Just great games.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for this eye-level matchup between Lin and Infi earlier. Unfortunately, there was a lot of shenanigans going on. With the Koreans among themselves. Tryharding. Making for some really cool games. Enjoying this final a lot already.
Yeah, I think Lin would be up for such shenanigans, but he's not the one to lead into that. Like, he's not the one proposing that. But if Infi is going random, he's like, okay, man. Let's do it then.
Yeah. That does sound like him.
All right, let's go. No, not yet.
Another minute or so.
Yeah. I'm so impatient. I want more action.
Dude, we've already been casting for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it at all.
I'm feeling it. I could eat something. But I forgot to get groceries, so that's not possible.
Oh, do you have like nothing left?
I've got a banana. But it's only 7 hours until this cast is over, so oh good. Red Bull, water, and energy. And cigarettes.
Red Bull and energy.
Red Bull, oh god. Don't trigger me into thinking that I'm kind of done. I'm not. There we go. Map number 2. There we go.
So like a Formula race car right there.
Upper right, Lin. Bottom left, LawLiet. On Concealed Hill.
So we had 2 very entertaining games already here in this grand final. How are we gonna continue? It's all been about the keeper so far. Might this be different? I would be surprised. The answer is no. Keeper it is once again.
Which orc was it who played Farseer here and we were like, what the hell? How is he playing Farseer against Night Elf? And then he sniped all the wisps when they were about to detonate and taught us, oh well, Chain Lightning is really good against wisps.
That was Kiwi, right?
Oh yeah, Kiwi, of course. Crazy influencer.
The legendary Kiwi.
We can't call him legendary now as well. Legendary is reserved for Kevin Schwem.
So legendary items in World of Warcraft should be called Kevin Schwem items from now on?
They are.
They are?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't played WoW for a while. Which patch did they change that in?
I'm so bad with numbers. What's just recently? 3 weeks.
Was it the legendary Kevin Schwem patch?
So, Keeper and Blade going to creeps. Thank you, Kill Shout, for the 100 bits.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fast creeping here by the KOGG. Quick level 2.
Yeah, he's moving over to the second camp really quickly. Whoa,
Wait.
won't get it.
Yeah, the turtles, they're killing this treant, right?
Too close.
Okay.
Yeah, this didn't work out well.
Not perfectly. Got a Grunt Scout in the north. Tells the Blade where his opponent is. Circlet and gloves. Going for the spider crab. Oh, that Grunt is dead. And Blade Master usually wants to deny this, but he's pretty far away. So he just lets him die.
Against against selling the town portal, not keeping it back to normal, I guess. Good mana investment. Got an Tomb of Agility. This time, way earlier expansion.
Wait, didn't even get a dust. That's kind of weird. He was at the shop. Nice last hit.
Yep.
Oh, but quick fingers by LawLiet. Gets the item.
So, sweet trades now. Tech on the way of course. 2/3, huh?
Players' forces are under attack.
The treant movement there. Trying to deny himself to the
Ah.
sea turtles. Dude, sea turtles have less damage than an acolyte. It's kind of funny.
But they have spiked shell, man. Don't underestimate. The
Oh, is it called spiked
thorns.
shell?
Huh?
It's called spiked shell instead of spiked carapace.
Yes.
It's 30%? What? It feels like nothing when you attack
A
them.
player's forces are under attack.
Unholy Aura OP. Pretty good Blade Master play though. Able to prevent the Keeper leveling here fairly effectively beyond level 2. But the Expo is coming up, and there's no cancelling it anymore. Blade Master will see, but he cannot do anything about it. Well,
Good attack speed, but no, not enough. He has a repair peon ready. Alright, but yeah, no chance for that.
Can't kill this, can he?
What? Oh.
Don't lie, this would be quite silly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wisps are coming in. He's fine.
What? Can he move into a position where he can't be attacked?
The peon is about to take out a wisp. Nice detonates.
Ooh, but that's quite some damage. Can't really tank with that tree. I mean, if it eats, then yeah. So what's the play? Spirit Lodge, War Mill, no Bestiary.
A player's forces are under attack.
I was expecting, once again, Windriders and Hex here to be the play, but I guess not. Oh my god, tier 2 only now starts for LawLiet.
Yeah, due to expansion.
But
He has
that's
to hold
ultra
without
late.
Alchemist for a long 6 minutes 20. Oy.
And pushing without Alchemist isn't easy either. It's gonna be so long.
Second engine coming now.
A player's forces are
I guess he can hold for a while. Focus on Shadow Hunter here. Solon won't push too early, I guess. This tree though! Entangle on the blade. Alright. Playing with fire.
Was also quite a few wisps lost, right? Another detonate right there. Gets the total up to 4, I think. Does add up a little over time.
Archer scouts in the main if there's
forces are
any.
under attack.
Oh. Wyvern surround on the blade. There's mana though. Stab 1, 2. Not cancelled. Couldn't. Was on cooldown. Okay, nicely around that. So when is the time for Lynn's counter expansion? He has a lot of time.
What's LawLiet's next play? He's at the lab. Is he thinking about a Zeppelin drop? Maybe? Not something we usually see very much with hunts. Here comes the peon. And a far forward burrow, I kind of like that. Acts as a pseudo tower. And for realsies tower as well.
Alright, level 4. That is Treants now. Is it Zeppelin drop time? To buy time?
A player's forces are
No
under
reinforced
attack.
defenses yet. No lightning shield. It's a stab though.
But shaman are here, right? Kind of. Close by.
Yeah. A lot of shaman. Still delaying this expo. Almost 9 minutes in. LawLiet is mining from 2 bases. Has mass unit production possible. And he's on tier 2 as well.
And this is the classic timing. Level 3 Shadow pretty early. Really good at this stage in the game against the Hunts. Keeper second. When is it time? Alchemist, I mean, of course.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Field spray first. No acid bomb. More, or rather like the
A
sustain.
player's forces are under attack.
Oh, going into upkeep right away. Seems like LawLiet wants to push this expo in
It's
earnest.
gonna be a sick 60-70 supply push. Going into arches now. Not sure if it's even necessary. Against level 2 Serpent Wards it is, okay.
Gets a purge against the archers right away. There's not much heal spray left at all.
Yeah,
Late level 3.
so you can definitely feel the lack of acid bomb. Strategy is not really working without the minus armor. Thank you, Rabbit Tails, for the 3-month resub.
1 tower up already. Second tower coming up right after.
Plus the
Player's
bull.
forces are under attack.
It's gonna be tough to break. I don't think he can go for that anymore. He's gonna lose all the hunts, or a lot of hunts.
Oh, he's got a big army though.
Needs to regen mana. Yeah, but can you really fight into towers with that? I doubt it. 1-1 upgrade. Okay, so it's not the poorest quality.
Gonna be 2-1 soon. Throw in 2, maybe 3 scrolls, and this Knight of Army is super strong. Well, I guess the Alchemist is lacking behind, but everything else is where it needs to be. Nice fountain creep here by Lin as well. Quel'Thala's boots.
The main is still kind of exposed. Again, we see the early Witch Doctor. More and more and more play. And the second defense upgrade.
A player's forces are under
They're
attack.
both reacting nicely to each other. Oh, that's level 2. And Cloak is kind of nice. Alright. Oh. Creep check. Is he willing to commit?
Damn, that's a lot of Meadows.
Archer's
Not
not
still. But these shaman are basically out of mana now.
The lightning shields are good. Keeper is in trouble. Crit for 98. Has to use the potion. Grunts are falling slowly, but steady detonates come in, and yeah, that's bye-bye to the mana. Serpent Ward's so good though. Archer's constantly focusing on that grunt. TP out by LawLiet.
Yeah, of course. But he got a lot of exit kills.
1,000 gold by Linda.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, if you could steal the scrolls now at the enemy shop, that would be brilliant. But he's not attempting that.
Little DC, thank you for your sub.
DC. How you doing, bro? One of the greatest micro night elves of Europe gracing us with his sub. Thank you, thank you. Alright, LawLiet back to 67 supply. Lin's still struggling at 50.
He's so short on lumber.
We need more lumber bros. He's making a bestiary as well. Is this for Kodo?
Yeah, pretty sure. Wyvern would be a little ambitious against the Archer transition.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Witch Doctor dies again for all the information he provided. He's the Wisp moving as well. Okay. LawLiet gearing up for that big 70 push.
Wisp flank getting ready on the right hand side. Lots of detonators.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under
Oh,
siege.
Shadow on level 4. That's a big level up. Clean harass in the back. Tense moment in this game. Very tough for Lin here to take a proper fight. Especially this position is so weird. If he goes to engage the Knight of Army, he has to go through this horrible little bottleneck.
Wisp only chilling in the trees. Mirror image used again. Mana is looking good on the Shaman for now. A little bit of a reposition. Of course, no dispel without Wisps. Alchemist not the tankiest boy of all time with a spell protection that does help. Here come the Wisp though. It's hard to connect. Blade Master in trouble. Heal wave. Can he outdamage him? Detonates hard. But out of mana is LawLiet.
Yeah, everyone's out of mana. Everything everywhere is out of mana. Oh, and now there's no new shop. Perhaps a mistake by Lin to not remake the shop over there. He has one coming up at the expansion, but that still takes quite a while.
Needs more Shaman. 60 supply. Only 10 supply difference. Close to level 3 Alchemist. That's a huge level up. Close to level 5 as well. 2 to 3 more kills. Blade! Another healing, another invul. Trying to rip this Alchemist who has nothing except this invul anymore. Super tense moment. That's level 5.
Falling back finally towards the Voodoo Lounge. But this was not really all in by LawLiet. He has made a transition happen. He's now tier 3 with marksmanship, with Potom, with possibly more upgrades very soon.
That took quite some time, but worth it. Lin, what now? 15 supply down. Tier 3 isn't possible anymore. I think it takes too long. Thank you, Mamang, for the 420 bits.
Forces are under attack.
Red camp creep here as well. Level 3 Alchemist. That's so big for the heal spray.
Creep check though. So much healing. So much healing. I don't know if he can do so much damage. Archer's little Card of God. That's also 2 purchase used. This time the light has no wisps ready though. Has to use them from the expansion.
So many hunts in front. And a good number of archers behind. Heal scroll, heal spray. And here come the wisp once again. Good splits from Lin. The back line with that not suffering too much, but the front line of grunts looks like it's disappearing pretty quickly.
There's too many hunts. Here come the wisps indeed. Flanking. Got 1 detonator off. Dispels against more lightning shield. Has 1 detonator in the back. So yeah, there's not much left. Has to save that mana for purge, I guess. Can't use it aggressively with lightning shield anymore. And then there's lack of damage. Supply-wise, it's looking better and better and better. But as we said, LawLiet invested a lot into stones with that tier 3.
Lin could afford tier 3 here very soon, but he's not doing it. He's investing still into his tier 2 army.
Would love to see 1 or 2 towers on the high ground. Just to make sure that LawLiet doesn't have an easy time to move a tree there.
Healing up at the fountain now is Lin. Shadowhunter gathering some more items. He's got a lot of big items. Clarities, mana pot, heal scrolls. Getting kind of close to level 5 in the shadow.
Keeper had almost no progress, so level 6 is really far away. Owl Scout helps, and we have another fight here as it seems. 70 supply. Shadow's not making big steps towards level 5 either, but the items, yeah. That's a big change compared to the fight before. Only 1 heal scroll for LawLiet. These hunts will disappear a lot faster. And again, these wisps, they cost a lot as well. And they're a little late to the party.
Few hunts dying, few grunts dying. Speed scroll, disengage. Oh, but the dispel against the grunts. And suddenly they're all low HP, caught in the front. One heal scroll already used, only a single one left. Oh! Actually, there's 2 more left. Wow, saving so many of these grunts, just barely.
The Great Escape. Starring Lynn. Now healing up against this. Constantly in high supply. Like 72, 75. And there's the tower. You're not the only one who can mind control some players.
Is he still not going tier 3? No. Still only tier 2.
But with this Night Elf strat, you need an echo advantage. Here it's equal.
I don't know, man. These odds are looking pretty scary. 3 attack upgrades buffed up by the bottom. As weird as it sounds, but it's basically a tech advantage despite the fact that Lilith only has tier 1 units. But they're tier 3 upgraded.
Would love a second orb. No staff. Okay, there's 1 staff.
Yeah, second orb should absolutely be there, true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Raiders now.
the Raider.
Kill. Peon's moving in the middle.
Players' forces are under attack.
Pillage researched as well. Witch Doctor, have another fight right here. Lightning shield on the illusions. And this time I don't... Oh, there's the wisp coming from the south. He always has the wisp ready and dries up these shaman. That's such a rough fight now.
Very few purges only left indeed. Good kiting by LawLiet, falling back over and over. Once again, what about the healing? Who has more mana for more healing? Is it the Alch or is it the Shadow?
Alchemist has no invul. He needs to be staffed soon. Ensnare's flying on him. Staff out right at the perfect time. Grunts are disappearing now. But it's equal supply. Alchemist comes back. Necessary healing. Desperately needed. Late Mass a little out of position. Acid Bomb invul push.
And again, Lynn falls back to the fountain.
Another kill.
Mystic on the purge. Whoops. Grunt dies. Three towers coming on the high ground.
Are exposed
Almost
now
snipes a
though.
hunt with that.
Can he
Why-
afford
Why,
one?
why doesn't he
glaive?
have more armor upgrades? Only a single one.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think he
Dude,
can't
this is
afford it.
This is a crazy game by Lennon again. So well done.
I think he can simply not afford them, right? He's not really banking too high. He's constantly investing into army and items and wisps. Especially these wisps. He detonated like 30 wisps this game. And they're coming again. Bam, pow.
Players' forces are under attack.
Shaman again, pretty dry. More guns falling. Plotting getting closer and closer to 3. That level 3 is such an insane damage boost.
Lynn is finding the time to erect that third base. Main expired. So one base, one base. Can he break this with only 4 hunts? Aggro switch. But it's a base trade, isn't it? We still have the backup tree of eternity. Game of chicken now. What's more important?
And with the pillage also getting quite a bit of money over here. TP coming in. Is that in time? Lynn, he's just clicking it down. He's TPing out. How much is he going to lose now is the question. The
Kodo.
Kodo is dropping.
Oh, disappearing. 1000 HP just wiped. Alrighty. 0 income for LawLiet. 3,700 here. Lynn at 5,500 here.
A player's forces are under attack.
That was such a tactical expansion on the high ground to make sure he has the space to attack the bottom right and taking out the bottom right. He wasn't
This is-
forced to expand there. He has the bigger gold mine. Thank you,
Perfect
Water
sport.
Joe, for the 32-month resub. So we clean the high ground We heal up a little. Level 5-5, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Elk level 4. Podem basically level 3. Keeper not too far away from 6 either. Trying to run down this peon. Is that level... Is that level up? Doesn't get solo XP. I'm still liking LawLiet's position. He's got a crazy strong army now.
Still, heroes scale really good for Lina as well. With that 5-5. Serpent Wards 3 again.
Archer's +5 damage now.
Ooh.
And hunts.
LawLiet is supply stuck. He can't build any wisps now. He can of course always take the ones that are now available. Ah, there's the Moonwalk coming. That does help. Double invul. No heal scroll. Entangle an illusion. Interesting. Purchase the treants immediately. Mirror image once again. He really feels forced to detonate against that. Interesting. Lin has the heal scrolls. Lin has the healing. Lin has double heal scroll.
That choke right there, though, not the best perhaps to engage into.
Detonate! He's hitting so much, but not the Shadow Hunter this time.
Oh my god, dude. The Night Army just disappeared.
Yes.
What happened?
No healing. Almost no mana anymore. Needs that heal spray. Holy, that was a big crit, I guess. What, around 200. Going for the Blade Master now, but there's too much healing. Keeper is falling as well. This is LawLiet losing the game. Boom, Keeper gone. Alchemist gone. Game gone. Level 6. No Blade Storm mana, but Lin winning this, taking the 2 and 1. This time it was equal economy and they played equally great, but without Echo advantage. Night Elf can't hold this at one point. Everything is too expensive.
It was really easy to lose that game in Lin's position. Like all this damage, you overstep once, you don't have the proper amount of heal scrolls and heal waves and mana and everything. The health fountain certainly helped out Lin there on this map. He's not going to be able to rely on those in the pre and the subsequent ones. But that was just great play by Lin again.
LawLiet did his very, very best to play against it, but if you constantly go for invuls and heal scrolls and detonates and rebuild your army, at one point, it's just too much. And the next game is starting in a bit. Maybe they need a little break after this. The 2 super exhausting matches in a row. Pretty much no downtime between Twisted and CH. Just fight.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying this grand final so far. I hope we go 5 maps. These two are really evenly matched. And some of the best Night Elf versus Orc that we can hope for in the world. So what's going to be our next map then?
What's vetoed when they played Twisted?
I imagine AZ is probably vetoed. Normally that's the veto from the Orcs. And maybe Last Refuge, I could see. And they just started their game. So 2-3 minutes. And then we'll be able to join in.
ESL Open Cup with 77 players, by the way.
Not that many.
Yeah. So that would probably be quick then. Alright, in 3 minutes we're in. Thank you, Water Joe, for the 32-month resub.
Dude, if Happy wins today as well, again, with random. It's definitely not going to be without losing maps, though, right? He's not that crazy.
I don't know how good his off race is.
He was practicing on pad ladder, and he was losing some games. It's going to be our third tournament today.
Yes. It would be so funny if Foggy loses this as well.
Hawk's also playing, right? Yeah. Happy, Foggy, Hawk, the Muslim, and Blade. Still no cash.
What about Todd?
No Todd.
Taking a nap, maybe? $4,700 people here for this grand final. It's quite cool.
Yeah, for good reason. These are some excellent games. Really love what we've been seeing. We've also been seeing quite a bit of deviation with the Windrider build, sometimes mixed in. No talents yet. Not that I'm exactly complaining, but it's always, if we see talents, it should be on LR or on Terranos, I guess. Those are the most likely.
Oh man, if this goes full and then we see Terranos and then he dashes out the Shadowhunter Pitlord build again.
Oh, dude,
Dude,
it's been too long. Can that work against talents? You kind of have to rely on your units rather than your heroes to win against talents, right?
Yeah, definitely. And you need to get something done early and steal stuff away, slow down your opponent. I don't think that's too easy to do with Shadowhunter Pitlord. You don't have a Blade or a Farseer to harass. Okay, game up. First map going to Lynn, second map going to LawLiet, third map going to Lynn again. That is match points for June Park on Echo.
Echo Isles, interesting map in this matchup. Can be good for early expansions. That seems what was very helpful for LawLiet there for long stints of that concealed game. Oh, and LawLiet taking a gamble. Going for the Ancient of War, greedy at the Merc Camp. And this is the one thing that Lynn hasn't been playing this whole grand final, is the Blade Master with instant harass.
Yeah.
Which seem to be all the rage currently. He's not
Here, on this map though, it would be aggression towards the green spot usually. If you run over like across, there's no scout by Lynn, he has no idea, there's no shop, so there's no speed scroll.
Like the build would be to skip the barracks to go for early shop and then to have one scout peon out. And then go for heal salve and stuff. And if the Night Elf is creeping greedily like this, then you play aggressive against it. And if not, you can still try to snipe some claws at the green and maybe at the natural or something. So nice read here by LawLiet, going for a calculated risk. And it's going to work out for him. There will be no punish. And it will be a fast level 2 for the Keeper.
With that, of course, lots of control. Thanks to Anno. Blade is moving over. Not super quick, using the grunt as well. Keeping the town portal with that, of course. Just like he did on Friday.
Is that very good? You're too late to do anything about the green camp in the north. You're too late to do anything about the merc camp.
And
get
the grunt
the
can just
archer.
be
Player's
entangled.
forces are under attack.
Okay, use the entangle against that.
Oh, even saves the archer. Whew. 5 HP.
Sick. Okay, with that though, can't get the grunt.
Thank you, Coco Dots, for the 2-month resub. Says, hey, hey. Smile.
What you get
Hey,
is
bro.
what you get is distraction and the Shadow Priest,
Oh, that's a big deal.
and that's dispel, and that is entangle not being as effective as it usually is.
But the keeper is fast in the Shadow Priest, so perhaps you can try to run him down.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, yeah, this keeper is not that aggressive, and the Berserker goes to land as well.
TPing
what
away to save the Berserker. And that's successful.
That's Lynn's new way. Keeping the town portal, using the town portal to save units from entangle.
That's kind of cool. Especially for a Berserker.
It's a good trait.
And it also saved mana on the High Priest. Shadow Priest, I mean. Which does matter. Now that means he has 1 more Dispel ready. He's probably going to have 2 more Dispels ready against the Entangle.
Yes.
Pretty cool. I like this.
Thank you, Thor Bearer of Mjolnir, for the 3-month resub. Always great to see you casting here or somewhere else. Or play. Keep it up. Thank you. Nice to see you supporting us as well.
Seems like that kind sir knows you from Warcraft. Can't wait for you to ascend into League 2 this season.
Then creeps the Ogre Magi. That is also a lot of damage, but with the ring and circlet, that's fine. Big mana. Big drop. So it was Hans into Expo, into Tech into Expo. Once again, the mass delayed.
Yeah, speaking of which, this Shadowhunter being late, not gonna be too great for his progress. And the map is quickly getting crept up, as is traditional on this map. Echo has not too many creeps to offer.
Oh, there's still a lot of stuff on the right hand side. Still level 3 for the blade, that is an issue. Oh, is that a cancel still? Without damage items?
Shouldn't be enough. But it is gonna force the keeper back. It's gonna
Under attack.
force a little bit of mana out of him. So here comes the Shadow now. Heal wave first. No Beast Fury, right? Oh, no Beast Fury.
Okay. Alchemist here, probably soaking up the 12 o'clock, while the Shadowhunter is going for the 3 o'clock. Interesting to have a defensive spell first when you're creeping for some time.
Town is under siege.
I guess on this camp it's medium armor, so maybe Super Ward's not that good. Anyways. Crystal Ball. This Blade Master is delaying the expansion rather well.
Focus style. Wonder how long he's gonna hang around. Is this level 2 for the Alchemist? Didn't shop anything, there's still a big mana in, but it's way too expensive. Okay, with Owl and Entangle. This one's finished now.
More creeping for the Shadow as well. Very close now to level 3. Very low on grunts. Only 2. Not making any more. So what's the range?
It is a quick level 3 Alchemist here. Way quicker than on CH. That's big help. Same goes for the Shadow Hunter. I guess it's fine. This time he's too late for the Entangled Gold Mine.
Alright, so 2 base income here, starting in just a moment's time. There is double Ancient of War, and more Moonlords will be coming, so LawLiet can shoot up post 50 supply here pretty quickly. What's the upgrades looking like? 1-0 only, so these level 2 Serpent Wards against the Huntresses will still certainly be very effective. We don't have an Archer transition coming in yet. Okay, 1 more, so 3 Archers. Rest is all hunts.
Alright. He saw the Expo with the Wisp. 50 supply against 43. Levels for Lin. Not the greatest for sure. Okay, and LawLiet breaking upkeep with the Expo running. But Lin is sieging this. How much damage can he do with only 3 grunts?
If these hunts run into range, getting purged could still lead to a few kills. The Snake Pit is being established. 3 Serpent Wards up already. Of course, LawLiet knows this is mainly designed to buy time for the expansion across the map. But he can't send anything over there to cancel. He needs his forces over here at the expansion to keep his Expo safe. Oh, Archer's a little too far in. Instantly punished with Purge. There's going to be at least 1 going down right away.
It's going to be tricky to cancel the snakes. Is the Moonwheel coming? I like that for a little bit of regen at the end of a fight. Oh, but Lin is making sure to cancel this. Exposes his army though to the damage. Good distraction. And now there's no mana for the Shadow Hunter anymore. Big potion swapped, used. No, not yet.
Very good trade for Lin so far. It's 3 for 0 kills. But yeah, mana was certainly expended quite a bit on the Shadow.
So he can go for the heal wave if he needs it. Oh, it has been consumed. More Serpent Wards.
Going back in with more purges. It's going to be at the very least 1 Hunter's going down, but also the Grunts here going very deep into the backline against the Archers. Nice heal wave though, and that's 2 more Hunts falling.
That is a lot of damage done without sacrificing too much while waiting for the expansion and defending it or securing it. Great time.
Over and over. Lynches with great plays.
The light wasn't ready there. That's exactly, like pretty much exactly the timing that the expansion was delayed. If he waits 20 seconds longer, it's like 2 more hunts, then it's a 10 supply advantage. Of course, the bigger healing, the bigger mana was helping a lot there as well. Just to be able to contest longer and not retreat earlier.
Blade just camping in the middle gets the second heal scroll. And that means 2 for Lin, 0 for LawLiet. But the numbers are high for the night. 70 supply.
We have officially completed 9 hours of casting already at 5 PM.
Hells yeah.
5 grunts now, 0, 1, 0, 2 coming. Yes, I like that. Little bit of a break. Got a feeling that this is Lin's game to take. Here we go. Expo too easy.
Yeah, Light in the top spot. He doesn't have the tier 3, which normally you want to have. He has good upgrades, but he doesn't have any scrolls. Can go for no heal scrolls here. And it feels like he needs to punch in before Lin's army gets too big. So, hard to make
not in front. The position isn't too great. That's one grunt for free. Wisps are coming again. Can easily flank the back line. Oh, that's gonna be such a big burn. Oh, Lin is moving back. Can't connect. Perfect retreat.
A player's forces are under
Quite a bit of damage on the grunts already. Oh, nice use of Shadow Meld. And suddenly it's not so easy to find these kills with purges anymore.
Well, all of a sudden he's in tower range, and that does help. Thank you, Napoleon Bonaparte, for the 9-month reset.
Really like the shop timing here on Lin as well. Doesn't need the shop right away, but once the push is coming, once the mana is decreasing, having a shop is handy. Oh, and a sentry ward in the north to always see the run-bys towards the main.
It's very obvious, though. Yeah. There's no real reason to have reveal except the blade. Alright, LawLiet trying to find an angle, trying to poke somewhere, dealing damage somewhere. Lin is ready. Purge, Blade Master right clicks, level 3 for him now. That's mirror image most likely. Not skilling it yet. Good focus fire on the hunts. Yeah, mirror image coming. The detonate,
in the back. Great flank.
Okay, here's mirror image, but there is no mana on the shaman, no mana on the shadow hunter. Pure brute force by LawLiet now.
Shadow coming in with the next heal scroll. Got another mana pot there from the shop. I wonder, shouldn't have LawLiet perhaps taken out this Voodoo Lounge? That could have helped, perhaps. Still a supply lead for the Night Elf. But he's running out of scrolls and mana very soon.
How long can he hold this up? Lin's Expo is paying off. More and more and more and more. Huge supply lead, of course. This S-Bomb's gonna hurt hard if he decides to go for it, but mana is rare, so it has to be heal spray to keep the front line up. Good focus fire on the Serpent Wards. They don't have a high uptime. I like that.
This was the last heal spray. These hunts now possibly could die very quickly. This front line for LawLiet has all but dwindled. Archers in the back still protected, but only as long as these hunts are still left standing.
the town is under siege.
Oro's putting in a bit of damage as well. Yeah, the altar might be falling, but that doesn't really matter too much. As long as the heroes, of course, don't die.
So many new hunts. 80 supply. He said triple engine of war. Making the moon adjustment. If double isn't enough, and Lin can always defend this, go all in, triple engine of war. The reinforcements are so crazy fast now.
New shop here now in the north would be pretty smart, perhaps, for Lin. Gets it again. Alright, once more into the breach. Wisp coming in for the detonate again, but not with a flank this time, just straight up from the front. Having a tougher time connecting.
With that, the game-winning move is going for the Alchemist. And Potion, there's the TP, nothing else anymore. Hans kick is starting to fall again. That's a lot of dead weight right here in this army. But same goes for the Grunts. Man, both front lines. Oh, Keeper again, crit! Speed scroll, right click, no TP on him! Ooh, that's rough now. Down to 60. He lost 20 supply in that last fight.
Man, lots of corpses here in front of the base, but the most important corpse is the Keeper. Which, well, actually doesn't leave a corpse. He's gonna need to get that one back from the tavern.
I was wondering, where are you gonna go with this?
The figurative corpse, I guess. Shop is finishing again for the Shadow Hunter. New mana pots. New clarities. New heal cells.
So huge. Also quite some mana on the Shaman again. Only single wisps coming in. But he's at 80 again. That's so sick how crazy fast the triple engine of war is. How good is it sustained? Needs a mana potion soon. Acid bomb and right click on the grunts. Backline super protected.
Runs dying. Some hunts also falling. Blade Master about to hit level 4. Shadow not too far away from 5. But the fact that he can stand here and buy time until the keeper comes back from the main is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Playing solo hero, man. What the hell? Heal spray is good, but that was the second last one. And that also means he can't use acid bomb. That means the grunts are way more tanky. Whisper having a hard time to connect to these shaman. For a long time now. Okay, this was better, but still there are 3 shaman with purge and lightning shield.
Dude, this siege has been going on for quite a while. Purges again, hunters falling again.
Game on an set. Where's the keeper coming back? Still taking some time. Has to walk over all the way. 6 supply dying again. Jeez.
Shadow needs 1 or 2 more kills for level 5.
Under attack.
The difference is the hunts are falling, the grunts aren't. 4 heroes.
The keeper's coming back.
Close
It's
to
gonna help.
close to 5 SH.
Oh, there's no clarities and no mana pots left in this orc shop, by the way. For a little bit.
Okay. Clarity is available. Keeper needs it. Has nothing on him. Also no staff. With
Level 5. Going for the heal wave.
these shaman splits are so good.
Alright, here we go. Now we have clarities again. There's a mana pot ready again. Lots of heal now from the Shadow Hunter with the heal wave 3. Oh, is he finally giving up on this position? Everything's pretty hurt already. It looks like Lynn is about to weather the storm over here.
Mana potion. Level 5 SH. That's all I'm waiting for. Another round of hunts. Okay, Lynn is trying to break this shop. That heal wave. So wonderful. When it's a lot about sustain, that heal wave helps so much. Hunters have to retreat. LawLiet is giving this up. Hero focus isn't working because there's too much to spell.
Healspray once again helped out there, but with the shop now gone, the mana on the Alchemist is very limited.
Potion was used. Retreat into the tower range.
A player's forces are
There's Thorn's Aura, by the way, on the keeper.
Is there any kind of transition? No. Just more and more hunts, more and more archers. But LawLiet falls back.
Yeah, it was the choice between tier 3 and the 3rd engine of war, I believe. Now it's way too late.
Oh, a run for the scrolls. There's double scroll of healing ready. If Lynn gets them, it's a little dangerous, but he's committing for it.
are under attack.
That's
Single
one.
scroll only.
Was slot starved a little. They're the heroes. Okay, in the north, trying to go for the Berserker, but as I said, all waste the spell. Acid Bomb was neat. Lightning Shield everywhere. Berserker down. It's a big deeps drop, but he has 2 more in the south. And the piercing damage at this point just seems overwhelming.
And this is wide open space. These archers are very hard to protect in this area. Oh my god, dude. So many units TPing. Dude, where did he TP to? Wait. Are these units stuck on this island?
Oh.
I think they can...
This
can
archer
get
has
back.
to move. No.
Oh, they're stuck!
Oh shit.
He could free them with Force of Nature.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Player's forces are under attack.
That's a lot of supply missing. Would you ever realize this as Lynn?
That's such a weird scenario. I don't know. I don't think that has ever happened to basically anybody.
Okay,
All
Force
right.
of Nature now.
Weird line. Like Master getting a bit more solo experience. It's almost level 5 for him. Ring of Regen. Not the greatest item, I guess.
A player's
Ancient
forces are
of
under
Wind.
attack.
Double minus armor, baby. Guess it's kind of a desperate attempt to get a hero kill.
Would also be a good help at chewing through these beefy grunts. 1, 2 upgraded now, these grunts. 2 to upgrade coming in. Alchemist gets 5. That's very good up here.
That's huge.
But such a big difference in inventory. Look at what LawLiet has. He has 1 circlet, 1 claws, 1 gloves. And Len, he's got everything full to the brim.
Yeah. And he's pushing again. Mirror image. Love this Moonwell still. And again, the splits pretty much immediately. Is that the last stand for LawLiet? He has 1,600 gold. What the hell? Has to go into upkeep now. 88 supply. Force of Nature used. Huntress provided great blocker line. But what's that worth if the grunts are taking that expansion?
Good positioning over here for LawLiet, but if he leaves this spot, then perhaps the archers are going to be exposed again. Wisp flank from the back once again. Speed scroll, splits, trying to minimize the impact.
Grunts are suffering. -5 armor now. Acid Bomb 3 over Heal Wave 3.
It's not over yet.
It's gonna be -9 armor once the first talents arrive.
Damn, dude. The mains are expired now.
Yeah. Oh, it's fairy dragons actually. Hard to kill. And lots of purge. What a sick game. Triple heal scroll for Lin.
Kodo Beast now, that's a lot of passive damage increase.
Hello, Light set up a trap somehow. Not really. No time.
93 supply.
Yep, he spent all
Hunts
of his
and archers.
1,700 gold. 2-1 upgrades. Never went for the second defense upgrade. More fairies. Okay, it's raining lightning again. Lin with 75 supply, but still 20 supply down. That sounds surreal. Double level 5 now for him. Here come the detonates, but a little premature. They're getting caught. They're getting sniped. They're getting wiped out. There's no mana burn.
Not too many grunts left standing either, but I guess we can say the same about these huntresses. Getting focused over and over. Who's going to run out of mana first? Shadowhunter pretty low mana already. Blade Master low HP in the front line. Then has to fall back again.
Acid Bomb big, big, big into all these casters. Triple heal scroll wasn't enough. Thing is, LawLiet will be the one to be mined out first. 2,300, 4,200.
And over at the expansion, there's of course towers.
Yeah, he can't push. Triple Berserker.
Dude,
5
this is a
seconds.
crazy tug of war kind of game.
Yeah. And this is what Echo Isle stands for.
Can see it was basically the same thing, just with tier 3. You see? Better.
We're back to defending in the main.
A player's forces are under attack.
Haven't we seen this movie already?
It's the sequel.
That's the sequel. Okay. Oh, the sentries again. So valuable.
We have a heal scroll ready. LawLiet is aiming for it. And an invul as well. Does he have the gold? No. How do you win this game? As Lin, it's pretty simple.
A player's
Wait
forces are
until
under
everything
attack.
is mined out. You will have the better army.
Is
what-
the arc close to 6? Not really.
Light will run out of wisps at one point.
The town is under siege.
Really, really fun game. Really fun series. I hope we go to a map 5.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of missing out on my ESL Cup Round 1 games, man.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, it's hard to trade those for a series like this, right?
Yeah.
But we have committed.
I mean, you see these players every day. What about my Philly Warrior? So, we have Lightning Shield again. Is that the last straw for LawLiet? 80 supply. Inventory again, not the greatest. Fairy Dragon's taken out, actually. 4 Berserkers.
Blade Master gets out of that entangle with a mirror image.
Once again, trying to detonate. Doesn't work.
I think that was just one single fairy going down, wasn't it?
Yep.
Plus a heal scroll, protection scroll committed.
Next heal scroll in 10 seconds. Who's gonna go for it? Blade Master seems ready to grab it up. The backline is so sick. He can't reach with the wisps. He just can't. Huge concave fall in level 6 for the Shadow Hunter. It should be Serpent Wards 3. These fairies don't have a big impact, I feel.
Yeah, the Berserkers just gunned them down. 4 Berserkers now.
And Lin got the heal scroll. No mana on the Alchemist anymore. 63 supply by Lin. He got the supply lead. Feels like he got the series with that. Ultimates can't save him. Alchemist, there's no staff. He's just gone. Level 6 for the Blade Master. Can we get Blade Storm this time? Pretty much the same situation as in the game before, but no mana. We're waiting for the celebration, but we're quite far away, and that is game. Lin is the successor of Moon, winning the second qualifier for WGL Summer with 3-1 over LawLiet. Damn, what a great day for Lin. Winning the quarterfinal.
Yep.
In next, now here, this pro qualifier. That is a lot of success. And he could top that tomorrow by winning next the $15,000 tournament over there in Asia, where he's up against Focus and then 1-0 or Sock tomorrow. 10 points, quite some money. Pretty much the WGL qualification. Korea again owning these qualifiers.
Really looking forward to seeing Lin tomorrow again. I was really impressed with him already today. And, you know, the king of orcs, the god of the orcs. Always a pleasure to see. And that concludes our Asian competition for today. But, Neo, I mean, how long have we been casting?
9 hours, 20
Only
minutes.
9 hours. Only 2 tournaments so far? That's easy mode. We have another one coming.
Yeah.
ESL Open Cup 14. We're going to switch over to Europe now next.
Absolutely. Happy is playing random, so the outcome isn't set in stone. Quick look at the table here. The 2 semifinalists, Moon and Infi, get 4 points. So Moon standing at 22. Taking the lead for now. LawLiet getting 6 points, 20 points. So Lin, though, getting 10 points, 26 points. He's on top. All of them looking very, very, very good. Where's Infi, by the way? Ah, there, at 15. He's still struggling a little after a poor performance in March, but we'll get there. Pretty sure that we're going to get all the big names in. One more qualifier and ladder races for this to conclude the 16 participants. Thank you, KOTG of the Grove, for the 500 bits. Nice game. Orc Imba. Yeah, that was the only reason. But of course, comments like this. Okay, we have 4,800 people watching. I hope it's going to be 5,000 once we go into the ESL Cup. Take a little break, 10 minutes to get some food in and a little rest. And then we're back for you guys with the third tournament of the day. See you in a bit.